So Oxford United 0, Arsenal 3. And God, did we make hard work of that. Routine victory on paper in the end. It looks like a comfortable, I didn't watch the game. Oh, Arsenal won 3-0. Of course they did. Yeah, I predicted 4-0. And after 63 minutes when we scored the first, before that, 62 minutes and whatever seconds was just an absolute write-off. Boring, slow, methodical, wooden, sideways, backwards, no penetration at all through the lines is what it is. But big up to everybody who did watch the watch along, man. Big up to everyone who's smashed through all of the videos I've uploaded today. Plenty to come tomorrow as well, people. I'm on with Troops tomorrow. I think that's recorded. I'm on with Terry. Rants is on here and transfer videos as well. Second channel, Lee Reacts in the description. Newcastle Leicester watch along on that channel tomorrow. So make sure you come and check that out as well. Make sure you fire the likes up, share the content around. Very, very close. Literally single digits to 75k on here. So do subscribe as well. But where do we start with that game? Let's start with the starting 11. Why was Saka and Martinelli playing? Like, makes no sense to me that we keep playing Saka literally every game. And Marquinhos must be sitting there thinking, like, come on, man. Like, what have I got to do? It's a game against Oxford, League One opposition. They're down in 16th. And listen, big up to them. They put fight up. But you know, it's an FA Cup tie away from home at a small ground. It's their cup final. They're going to fight. They're going to be strong in the tackle. They're going to be fired up for it. The fans were fired. The manager was fired up for it. The players were fired up for it. You've got to learn to live with that. Like, I know it's not every day you play a lower league opposition team, but you know what's coming. Most of these players that are in that team or in that squad would have faced lower league opposition at their respective clubs previously. So you know what's coming. The fact that Saka was starting though, and apparently he's got a sprained ankle. Well, fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. He's all right because he's going to be needed against Spurs on Sunday. So rest up, Starboy. We're going to need you on Sunday. But if I'm Marquinhos, I'm shaking my head like, come on. You brought me on for a couple of minutes at the end. Nice to see Smith Rowe back. It's been a long time. Last time we see him was Man United. Way, way, way back. But yeah, Old Trafford, that was our only defeat of the season. And El Neni, let's talk about El Neni very quickly. My man of the match, by the way. I thought he was superb tonight, but I expect nothing less from El Neni. He is what he is. Just a basic limited footballer that knows his basics and limitations. Get the ball, pass it to someone better. Get the ball, pass it to someone better. Make a tackle, get the ball, pass to someone better. That's it. You know what you're getting with him. And I like players like that. Listen, he shouldn't be at Arsenal, right? Real talk. We deserve better than that. No disrespect to him, but this is big boy Arsenal. Tonight, well done. He was my man of the match. I thought from the start to the end, I thought he was very, very good. And it was hard to get a man of the match or half time man of the match. Are we even allowed to say man of the match anymore? It's now player of the match, isn't it? Yes, unicorn of the match was El Neni. Big up to El Neni, unicorn of the match. But Fabio Vieira, this guy, this is the classic example tonight of how stats ruin football. Fabio Vieira was shocking for most of that game, most of it. But his cross set up El Neni's goal. Fantastic cross. Well done. Brilliant. He then got, and it was a great pass round all of the defense into the box. And El Neni couldn't miss. But let me just say this. He wasn't very good tonight, but he will get a good rating because he got an assist. As soon as people start watching games instead of looking at stats, you might actually judge players a little bit better because he weren't great tonight. He hasn't staked a claim to play against Tottenham on Sunday. I think the only player that could have potentially have done that is Tierney, but then we subbed him off. Like, again, he favours certain players, this manager, which is why we see certain players playing. Like Marquinhos sat on the bench. You've got Smith Rowe could have started the game, give him a nice little 40 minutes, hard, tough game against lower league team. Instead, he brought him on at the end. He was a little bit sloppy. Zinchenko, listen, I like Zinchenko. I think he's a good footballer. But don't play him at left back ever again, please. Stop playing him at left back. He come on tonight and he just looked all over the gaff. Like he did. And like people say, oh, you watch a different game. No, I watched him get the ball, no one near him, and pass it straight out of play. Yeah, I see him pull a geezer back, got skinned. Yeah, come on. Like, let's like, but the style, the system, way Arteta wants to play, Tierney's surplus to requirements at the football club. Let's be real with it. He'll get games like that. No disrespect. Yeah, Tierney deserves to be playing week in, week out. Yeah, he's a top footballer. And I'm not going to go down this Tierney hype train and all of that. Cool. But Gabriel Magalhaes tonight, again, I thought he played very well. Again, we haven't got anybody else. So he had to play. It was either him or Saliba. He had to play. And I was shocked that we put so many first teamers out. Maybe I shouldn't be. But we did get knocked out in this stage of the competition last year to Nottingham Forest, wearing the same white kit. Big up to that though, because that's to stop knife crime, no more red and all of that. Big up. The one thing I will say is it should be on sale because they generate a lot more money for the community and for the charities and connected to that than if it wasn't on sale. But they're trying to make it like a limited edition type thing that if you do well in the community, you get a shirt and stuff like that, which is cool. But it is what it is. But yeah, that wasn't great tonight. We've obviously had bad news today that Felix has signed for Chelsea. Mudrik's apparently close, almost done. Hasn't kicked a ball, by the way, that kid, since 23rd November, I think it was. Shakhtar's 3-2 win, over Vorskla. So he hasn't kicked a ball since mid to end of November. We're now in January, 9 days into January, and I ain't happy that we ain't even signed a player yet. I'll be doing transfer videos tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled for them throughout the day, evening, and early hours of Wednesday. But I'm not really happy with the fact that we've allowed Felix just to walk off. And people say it's a lot of money, it is what it is. That squad of players we have, first 11 players on the pitch, you then look at the bench, El Neni, Lokonga, Tommy, Tierney, Smith Rowe, who have I missed? I've missed one. Vieira. Is that really good enough? Really? Holding, Cedric? Really? I just feel that we could have done without spending massive money. We could have gone and done 20 mil, 15 mil, whatever it may cost to get Felix. Instantly walks in the starting 11 over Eddie Nketiah, who, by the way, took his goals really well tonight. I thought he was quality for both finishes. Missed an absolute sitter in the first half, but that finish, that little dink over the keeper, class. The way he rounded the keeper on the first one, sick. Yeah, big up. Yeah, absolutely big up. And actually, I'm lying. Vieira got 2 assists tonight, didn't he? But yes, 2 good passes makes the game. 2 goals makes the game. And Eddie's job is to score goals. So well done to him. But it's just that squad needs a lot of work on the bench. Yeah, the first 11 on paper and on performances this season has been the best team in the league. But it's when you're scraping the barrel, getting the players off the bench. And that's why I feel we're doing the wrong move here, going and signing a kid from Ukraine for stupid, ridiculous money. And he ain't even played 30 league games for that team yet. Mad. We could have spent that money a lot more wisely, signed 2 or 3 more players that are running down their contracts. Tielemans, Zaha, Trossard, to name 3 straight away. But it is what it is. I'm not in charge of that. And they will live and die by their decisions, I suppose, wouldn't they? But let's hope Saka's okay. Let's hope we get some good transfer updates tomorrow and some good news in tomorrow, because so far we've wasted 1/3 of this transfer window. And yeah, kind of mad, really, when you think about it. We've chased a player for 6 months and we still ain't signed him yet. Mad. If we wanted him that badly, we would have signed him. And now we're going to pay double what he was in the summer. To make it make sense. Someone make it make sense in the chat, in the comments, please. Yeah, Peak. Tina Turner. I want to talk about him very quickly. In goal, I did a nice little Cruyff turn on one of their players in the first half. Didn't have a great deal to do. Kept a clean sheet. A couple of nice little kicks out the box and all of that. We obviously brought on Xhaka in the second half. I think it was him that won the free kick as well. And yeah, we rested some of the players tonight for the Tottenham game. I'm looking forward to the Spurs game. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be doing content as well. Loads of content all week. Second channel, all the links and everything are down below. I'm going to be doing watch along Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on that second channel. So make sure you come and check that out. But as for now, in the end, it was a routine victory. It didn't look good for 62 minutes, 63 minutes. And then we scored and took them apart, which I fully expected to do from the start. But doesn't matter how you win, just that you do. Now bring on Manchester City. Yeah, we ain't going to be able to play like that for 60 odd minutes against Man City, because if we do, we'll be on the wrong end of a cricket score, a little bit like Chelsea were the other night. So So yeah, man, we're out of here, people. Leave your thoughts, feelings, and comments down below. Sub to the channel, sub to the second channel, and adios, amigos.